welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make this really cute rustic bear candle holder using mostly items from Walmart. Stay tuned, I'll show you how to do it. Hey y'all, this is going to be a relatively short and fairly simple video. Why? Because I'm tired. I haven't been feeling that well these past few days and I'm just tired. You know, it's like I do all this stuff by myself, no outside help. I homeschool my kids, I do all these videos, work on my blog. I'm just tired and I had to take a break. Okay, I haven't filmed in a few days. I just needed a break. But today, what I want to do is I got some new candles from Walmart. The Better Homes and Gardens candle. This is vintage farmhouse Christmas and it smells so good. So I got two of these and I'm going to be making two of these candle holders things. What are you going to call them? So everything that I do here, I'm also going to be making another one. Okay, so fairly heavy candle. I wanted something kind of sturdy. So what I have here is this candle holder, candlestick thingy. Someone sent me a pair of these like 2 years ago. 2 years ago. And I'm just now getting around to using them. But these are very heavy and sturdy. The note inside said that she found them at a thrift shop. So if you can't find any at your Dollar Tree or at Walmart, check out places like Goodwill and thrift shops. You know, you can find the really good, heavy, nice quality ones. So I have one of these and then I have this 5-inch glass plate. This came from a Walmart and honestly I can't remember how much it was off the top of my head. I want to say it was around $1. It wasn't a lot at all. Now we have this ornament here. This is from Walmart, $4.98, and it came with like this little plastic pine cone guy kind of glued right there. Well, it fell off in the bag, which is okay because I'm not too fond of this plastic pine cone. I'm going to take it off anyway. And I'm going to replace it with one of these from Dollar Tree. See, the real ones, the plastic one's cute and all, but you know, I didn't want it on there. So basically what we're going to be doing is painting this and this, gluing them together, and then we're going to glue this on there. Now this right here, I'm looking at all this greenery, and it looks like, you see right there? All of the bow and the greenery and everything is glued onto this piece of rope. And then the rope it's threaded through right there onto that hanger. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this greenery off. I want to take the rope out and then I'm going to glue this back down here in a little bit. But for all of our glassware, I'm going to take the label off before the label police come and get me. Well, that just didn't work, did it? I have my heat gun over here where I can blast it and take it off. But anyway, when you paint glass, you want to make sure that it is very clean, no fingerprints or anything like that. Look at it fogging up. It's cold in here. It is cold in here right now. You want to take away all the fingerprints, smudges, hand lotion, anything like that. So I like to wipe it down with rubbing alcohol really well, then spray paint it. But for our actual candlestick, I want it to be sort of a reddish color. And I got this color, this wine color from Walmart, because I wanted there to be a contrast between this and the bear. Now for the dish, because this candle here is sort of a reddish color, I want this to be brown. So I have this brown paint, just dark brown, nothing fancy, this wine color and this dark brown. So I like to glue things together and then paint it. But because I'm going to be painting these two different colors, I'm going to spray paint the both of them. Then we're going to be gluing them together just like this with some E6000 and letting that set up. You can take a hot glue gun and put a few drops of your hot glue, add on your E6000 and then stick it down. Okay, the hot glue is going to help to hold it in place while the E6000 sets up. And we're going to let that E6000, for me, I'm going to let it set up, you know, a few hours before I even try to attach anything to it. So I'm going to paint this red and I'm going to paint this brown and I'll be right back. Okay, so the paint is dry on both pieces. And you know what? I didn't glue them together yet because if I did that, it would make it really difficult for y'all to see how I'm gluing the bear on there. And this bear is quite large and it's a lot bigger. See, it's going to go right here. It's a lot bigger than the candle holder. And if I laid it back and then try to put the bear down, it's going to be wobbly and I'm just going to leave it setting up like this. So I did cut off that rope, and then this little piece just came off. This was actually held onto that little piece of wire, and I just cut that wire off. So it's a bow with a little bit of greenery, and like I said, I wasn't too fond of that plastic pine cone. So I took that off, and then I got one of these little small ones that I'm going to glue on there, and I'm hoping, oh Lord, I got the cord wrapped around my foot. I'm thinking, oh, I got a hair on it. Whoopsie doodle. I'm just hot gluing that little pine cone right there, and I think that's going to look a lot better than that plastic one. All right, so now I'm going to set that off to the side, and we'll just let that glue set up, and I'll put that back on later. But anyway, for the bear, the way that this is setting is the two middle feet here, and you see like the flat facets on the base here. I'm trying to put it so that the feet will be glued to those. Now, there's not a lot of contact points between the bear and the candlestick. So I'm going to initially glue it down with my hot glue, and then I'm going to go back and reinforce it with this, or E6000. I did have some E6000 that I was going to use, but this Gorilla contact adhesive, the clear grip, is the same thing as E6000. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just kind of looking here. I'm going to put some glue here, and then right up here at the very top. And it doesn't matter which way your bear faces. Yeah, this glue is not 100% hot yet. I'm having to squeeze pretty tightly. It doesn't really matter which way the bear faces, because the two pieces that come together, they pretty much look the same to me on both sides. So I am just hot gluing that there. Now up here at the top, I'm also going to put a blob of hot glue just to initially hold it in place, okay, so that it doesn't go flopping around everywhere. And then once that sets up, I'm just going to go back and reinforce it with a couple blobs of this Gorilla glue up here, and then I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to put it behind the feet, you know, so that you won't see it, you know, full on here. So I'm going to let that glue set up. Now I guess I can, you know what, I guess I can go ahead and glue this top portion on, and I'll show you how I'm going to do that. But I do take this glue, and I'm just going to put a few dots. Well, I said, whoop, there we go. A few dots all the way around. Now I have seen people take their E6000 Gorilla Glue, what have you, and swirl it all around with your hot glue. Why would you do that? I guess it really depends on the brand, okay? So if you're not careful when you place your hot glue, if it is going to mix a whole lot in with your other glue, sometimes it can affect the adhesiveness, the gripping ability of that glue. So I try to not get it mixed up too much. I mean, of course it's going to touch, you know, once you put your two pieces together. But I try to keep them separate. Now, I know when I set this down here, you're really not going to be able to see the front, and I apologize for that. But now I'm just going to let that sit there and harden up. And like I said, I'm going to go back, and I'm going to take this Gorilla Glue, and I'm going to put a little bit, probably put it on a toothpick, or you can put it on the end of a handle of a paintbrush. Got glitter and stuff all over my hands. And then just dab it back there, you know, so that you can really get it down like in the little nooks and crannies. And now I'm going to glue this on. So I'm going to take this glue here, and I'm going to put a little bit kind of like right here and right here. And then I'm going to put some hot glue in the center. And then I'm going to glue that down. All right, up here, let's see. And we'll have to smash this greenery down to get it to fit under there, actually. There we go. Right there. I can trim some of that greenery down here in a minute. But there we go. And now I'm just going to hold this in place until that hot glue sets up, and put my candle on top, and that is it. Really, really fast. You just spray paint, glue, and that's it. So anyway, if you will stick around till the end of the video, I'll give you another shot so that you can see it front on and see it, you know, really instead of this terrible angle here, and you can get a better look at it. So if you would, please give this video a thumbs up, click subscribe, check me out on other forms of social media, the links to all of which will be in the description box down below, and I hope to see y'all next time. Bye! Alright y'all, there it is, all finished with the candle on top, and I really, really like it. I like it a whole lot, and I hope that you did too. So I hope to see you on the next video. Bye-bye.